As I'm making this recording for you, I'm sitting right near the edge of the sea. You might hear the waves lapping up on the stone, and you might hear some wind. It's a beautiful day here in Sardinia, and this land really called me to it, and I would not have been able to answer that call if I was attached to a business model that did not allow me the freedom to travel and flow money no matter where I was on the planet. This is part of the foundation and the impetus for creating the Prosperous Circle. What I see is that there are so many practitioners who are in the healing arts. They're service-based professionals, and they get paid only when they're putting their hands on people, which there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. And if you're contented with that, that's fantastic. There's no need to change anything. But if you have a desire to travel, if you have a desire to increase the amount of money that you flow in and out of your life, if you have a desire to have more freedom in what you do and how you do it, then it's of utmost importance that you decide to pursue a process and a track that allows you to create this freedom. At this point, with the work that I do, to work one-on-one with me is a significant investment. It's completely life-changing and exceptional, and it's not for everyone. The Prosperous Circle is an opportunity to have some of my highest level teachings and inspirational transmissions in regards to creating a liberated relationship to money, and thoughtfully, with depth, curating your dream life in service to you and to all those beings that you come into contact with. And I would even say all those beings that you don't come into contact with, who are also impacted by your contribution to the collective field. And your contribution, when you are curating the life that you desire and the life that you dream, is very different than your contribution when you're living a life relatively unhappy or feeling trapped by the parameters of your professional sphere or personal sphere, for that matter. So the Prosperous Circle offers you an opportunity to be able to have the permissions, first of all, and that permissions begins as soon as you register. You're permissioning yourself. So the permissions to say yes to exploring and making different choices around how you do your life. Secondarily, it provides the templates and the basic structure to guide you into diversifying your revenue streams, freeing you from only the fee-for-time model, and also examples on how you can gradually shift out of the brick and mortar model, if that's what you want, if that's what you desire. There's also hybrids that I offer up to you that allow you to have both and do it in a very smart way. These are things that I learned the hard way that I am so happy to offer up to you to save you time and money and hardship. The Prosperous Circle also offers what I consider essential understanding and information for any entrepreneur in today's world, which is an understanding of Web 3.0, blockchain technology as it applies to your entrepreneurial endeavors and your healing work in the world, and how to scale your message and what you're bringing in at this time. It also offers opportunity for a different quality and depth of understanding what investing can look like for you. Now, I'm not a financial planner. I'm not giving financial advice in this way, but I am providing with you in Prosperous Circle a beautiful way to understand the simplicity and the accessibility of investing in intelligent ways that actually match your values. I'll be sharing with you examples of what I do, and you can make your own decisions from there. What I love about this is that there is so much noise in the world. If you start to investigate investing, and in my experience, I would just feel immediately overwhelmed, distrustful, disempowered, confused. This will help you get to the core of what your desires are around your wealth creation and money flow, and then give you some basic structure to actually create an investment path and curate an investment path that is matching you, what your desires are, and your values. There are 4 main pillars in the Prosperous Circle, and those 4 pillars revolve around, I've already mentioned, I think I've mentioned every one, but I want to recap them here. The 4 main pillars are creatively diversifying your revenue streams from your already existing business model and skill set. This is really important. Number 2, templates and understandings on how to shift out of the fee-for-time model, which I highly, highly recommend for service-based professionals, and optionalities for shifting out of the brick and mortar or doing some kind of hybrid, if that's what you would like. The 3rd pillar is revolving around the Web 3.0 understandings and investing for visionaries and healers. And the 4th pillar has to do specifically with mindset hacks and powerful, potent practices. That's a tongue twister. Powerful, potent practices. The triple P, people. Powerful, potent practices to lovingly tend to the subconscious templating, transform that into what you choose and what you desire, and also provide opportunities for transgenerational, ancestral healing and clearing in relationship to money and power. So how this Prosperous Circle works is that it's a group mentorship that is virtual. Each month over the 8-month journey, you will receive content, videos, and PDF worksheets that support you in each one of those 4 pillars. So for each one of the 4 pillars, you will receive content. It's not an overwhelming amount. It's a very doable amount. It's engaging, and it bridges what I do. And if you've experienced my work, you know this about me, the transmissions of my presencing within video. It connects that with very practical worksheets that help ground it into your here and now reality and basic, fundamental, life-changing action steps that you can take progressively over the 8 months that help you to, number 1, identify what it is that you really want, and then chart a path, a course to achieving that. Now let's talk about expectations. This is important, and what Prosperous Circle is not. It is not a one-on-one engagement with me. It is not a small group engagement with me. I have something called Abundant Creator, which I highly recommend if you know that you want high-touch, guided support with me specific to your creations that you're bringing forth. That would be Abundant Creator. That begins in October. I would love to work with you in that capacity. If you're interested, reach out to me and we can talk about it. Tiffany at tiffanycarroll.com. Because Prosperous Circle is pre-recorded content, it's up to you to engage with the content. If you engage with the content, your life will be changed. If you are at a place where you've already been progressing with many of these things and you need really specific targeted support, then Prosperous Circle is probably not for you. Go for Abundant Creator, and Prosperous Circle is a bonus. if you're beginning on this path, or if you have been on this path and you want further inspiration and step-by-step worksheets, and you know that you have the motivation to pursue this, then the Prosperous Circle is the best way to get incredible value from what I have to offer for you at this time. Another way to think about this is about your risk tolerance for entry level for working with me. If you are like, okay, Tiff, yes, I do want to be more prosperous. I do want to shift my practice. I've wanted this for a while. And I'm not quite ready for Abundant Creator. And I'm not quite ready to work one-on-one with you. This is ideal. This is ideal. You cannot go wrong. The other thing that I'll mention about the alchemy of Prosperous Circle is that as soon as you say yes, you're already going to start to see the shifts, and you are in the circle. So whether you end up engaging with the content that particular month or not, you will be altered by being held within this circle. There's also a forum that's part of the community, and the forum is specifically for members within the community to engage with one another, to share ideas and potentialities, and to fertilize one another. I'm so happy for you all to be able to have that. Okay, so this is the nuts and bolts about Prosperous Circle. Please let me know if you have any questions, and do it. I mean, if you have desire for change in your practice or in your healing arts offerings, and you're aware that changes are needed for you to choose to be in the flow of prosperity in times of economic fear, absolutely do this. I'll see you there.